Hi boys and girls. This is another story about somebody going to visit a big city. It's called A Pipkin of Pepper for the pumpkin soup. And it's written by Helen Cooper. Now, there are lots of lovely pumpkins there, aren't there? Something was bubbling in the old white cabin. What was in the cooking pot? Pumpkin soup made by a cat and a squirrel and a duck, waiting just for a pipkin of salt to make it the best you ever tasted. But no salt left, quacked the duck. They'd run clean out, it was true. There wasn't a grain, not a speckle of salt to put in their pumpkin soup. Would it still taste good? Ugh, no. The cat said, I'm going shopping. Oh, please, begged the duck. Let me come too. But the duck hadn't been to the city before, and he had a habit of wandering off. What if you get lost? The cat meowed. I won't, squawked the duck. And if I do, I'll tell a police dog. You'll never find a police dog, yelled the cat. If you're ever lost, said the squirrel, the best thing to do is stay where you are, and we'll find you. That's a good idea, isn't it? If you get lost, stay where you are. It was time to catch the bus. Can I go? Pleaded the duck. Can I go? He said, and he wiggled and wheedled and bobbed and begged until the cat said, all right, if you promise to hold on tight. And I'll come too, said the squirrel, and hold on to you. Look, here they are, all in the bus going off. There's the duck and the cat and the squirrel off on the bus to the big city. Oh, here we are. But the duck felt scared when he first saw the city. It was very big and very busy. He stared at the stores and the towers and quacked, let's buy that salt and go straight back. Hold on tight, said the squirrel. The salt shop isn't far from here. And the cat led them past more towers and more stores selling all sorts. There were puddings and pastries, pilchards and prawns, lobsters and light bulbs, pizza and pepper. And that gave the duck a clever idea. Wouldn't it be fine, he murmured, if we bought some pepper for the pumpkin soup? I bet that would taste delicious, he quacked. Can we buy some pepper? Squeaked the squirrel. We won't need that. There's the salt shop, said the cat. We have a job to do, and we don't want to miss the bus back. There's the salt shop. Can you see it? I think the duck is just thinking about getting pepper in this pepper shop. But the duck wasn't even listening to them. He was thinking about pepper for the pumpkin soup. Would one pipkin be quite enough? He's thinking all about putting pepper in the soup, isn't he? He's got a little chef's hat on. He's imagining himself putting pepper in that soup. And he turned around to ask, but the others had gone. Lost, quacked the duck. I'm lost in the city. And he scuttled off in a terrible tizzy. Oh no, He's running away, isn't he? Because he's so scared. Can you remember what they said? They said, if you get lost, stay there and we'll come and find you, didn't they? But he didn't remember, did he? He got such a fright, he went running away. Inside the salt shop, the cat and the squirrel were busy buying a small bag of salt. They didn't even notice that Duck was missing until the salt was paid for and packed. Oh no, where can he be? Howled the cat. And the squirrel wailed, where did we see him last? At the pepper shop, they shouted together. And they hurried back. Here they are, rushing back to the pepper shop, aren't they? Oh, look. It's the duck, isn't it? And they're so rushing back. They went past him, but they didn't see him. But poor Duck was lost in the crowd. He couldn't even find the pepper shop now. He collided with a kind mother hen. Are you lost? She clucked. Yes, bawled the duck, and I can't find my friends. Where did you see them last? Asked the hen. At the pepper shop, sniffed the duck, and I should have waited there till they came back, but I forgot. Oh, I know that shop, said the hen, and the pepper dog might have seen your friends. Let's go and ask him. Here they are. She's bringing him back to the pepper shop. That's kind of her, isn't it? A cat and a squirrel, said the pepper dog. They just left by the other door. I'll never see them again, wailed the duck, and nothing would cheer him up, not even a drink, not even a snack, not even a packet of pepper. Oh dear, look. The pepper dog is trying to give him a little pack of pepper to cheer him up, isn't he? He's saying no. He's too sad, isn't he? And then one of the people in the shop, I think it's this hippo, is phoning the police to tell them that there's a little duck lost. He's saying, police, we have a lost duck situation. Hush, said the hen. We've dialed 999. Any minute now, they'll come right through that door. And pretty soon through the door came 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 police dogs with megaphones. And 1, 2, 3, 4 helpful fire dogs. And 1, 2 foxes who left rather quickly. They're being chased away by the fire dogs, aren't they? And calling cat and squirrel! Calling cat and squirrel! The police dogs are calling them using their loudspeaker megaphones, aren't they? Calling the cat and the squirrel, getting them to come back. And at last, the squirrel, the cat and the duck came back. The duck was so pleased to see them. The cat wasn't cross and the squirrel didn't scold, even though they'd missed the last bus home. Quack, quack. Who needs a bus? Quacked the duck. We've got a police dog to fly us home. The cat and the squirrel were happy. They had their salt for the pumpkin soup. As for the duck, he had his packet of pepper. He held it tightly all the way home. Oh, that looks fun, doesn't it? They got a ride in a police helicopter back to their little house there in the forest. Home again in the old white cabin. Pumpkin soup in the cooking pot, made by the cat who slices up the pumpkin, made by the squirrel who stirs in the water, and made by the duck who tips in a pipkin of salt And a pipkin of pepper? Oh no, he's put in a whole packet of pepper. Would the soup still be the best you ever tasted? Ah, tissue! Delicious! I think the pepper made them sneeze, didn't it? But they still thought it was delicious. I think they're happy to be home again, aren't they? I don't think the duck liked that city very much in the end, did he? He really wanted to go with them, but then when he got there, he got lost, didn't he? You have to be careful when you go to big crowded places that you hold hands, don't you? Then you won't get lost, sure you won't. I hope you enjoyed that story. Bye-bye.